Guard your energy. Guard your life. Guard your family. That's the genesis, the beginning. You know, that's my story. You know what I'm saying? You know, this will, you know, we create our own world. You know what I'm saying? Making our own way. You know, the gold print, the golden print is what we call it. You feel me? And that's God's plan. You know what I mean? We executing God's plan because I'm God's man. That's the genesis.
Love rule supreme at all times. Wanna guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Loving in the present time and moment. It's God's gift to us.
Yeah, present time. Enjoy the moment.
Enjoy it. Tomorrow is a mystery. Yesterday, that's just history. Living in the prison is the gift from God pleasantly and thankfully. I'm stronger than ever, so I don't give up easily. I came from being beaten and broken. It was faithfully, but fuck it, I refuse to let you bitches get the best of me. Look up my own sauce, no bitch, I got the recipe. Coming straight from source, and the universe keep blessing me. I'm back at it, don't crack at it. I rose above them bad habits. They thought they had me hog tied, no way to move. I bypassed it and laughed at all the ones who doubted. I surpassed that, outlast that. I only speak the truth, and that's no cap rap. So roger that. No bars fake, no fake flex like safe say. Protect your life like latex, then bridge that with big facts, and that's Ajax. Go clean that, don't bring no dirty cups back. I only speak the truth, and that them lies I can't back that. I'm God standing there certified. Was truly tested in the best tried. I walked myself through on flames just to live in God's light. I made it right from going left. Fuck the hurry and fuck the stress. I only think abundant, and that's prosperity and nothing less. You know, enjoy the present time and moment. You know, that's God's gift. I want you to start to realize that. You know, that's why I'm always thankful for life, for breathing. You know what I'm saying? For the simplest things. You know what I mean? That don't cost a dime. But you know, always ask the universe to work in your favor. But it gotta be the right way. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, the universe will give you exactly what you ask for. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's good to be mindful, you know what I'm saying, of what you speak. You know what I'm saying?
I speak life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what I had to change, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it came, you know what I'm saying? It came with a whole lot, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, shit you gotta let go in order to evolve and change, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of the, old things and old ways how I used to operate, you feel me? That's what I had to, work on changing, you know what I'm saying? If I wanna, the upgrade, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we bought, you know what I mean? Upgrade, you know what I'm saying? Upgrading your mind, you know what I'm saying? Upgrading your body, your soul, you feel me? But like, when trying to do right and you want to do right, some people, ain't gonna allow you to do that. You feel what I'm saying? They going, try to throw as much, salt and, fucking mud on top of you to, hold you down. You feel me? So, it's good to, have, you know, good, positive, uplifting people in your corner when you start to make that transformation. You know what I'm saying? Into being a better person. You know what I mean? But that's that's what we bought though. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, just doing right. You know what I mean? By you. You know what I'm saying? So you could do right by other people. You feel me?
God rule supreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Create your world within this world. Speak life, love life, self-love. Don't give a damn about what you say, even less about what you think. Kick back, relax, roll me some sticky, then go and think about my next move to self-improve in every way. Created my lane from all on one, try to lead us straight. Shit down the wrong road, no self-control, don't crash today. Controlling the wheel, I ride with God, that's every day. It's God in every way, it's God who made a way. It's God who I thank today for life and them brighter days that came after all the rain. Can't get without any pain, ain't feeling no shame for how my life turned out, man. I'm loving myself, and it's the best I feel. Said after all of the slander, that backstabbing, false flagging, and all that fake propaganda will be you twisted and damaged. But I live in my truth, so you can call me the savage, and I rerouted my thought. Just to think about average, and that's the upgrade. The self-made is God's way or no way. It's paid. LoveRuledSupreme.
Expansion on the track.
You know, self-improve. You know what I'm saying? Self-value. You know, the upgrade.
Upgrade. Self-love. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's all we all know. You know we care more for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't no bad thing. You feel me? And I say that because you know we care about other things and other people. You feel what I'm saying? Before we take care of our own, you know what I'm saying, self and our own well-being. You feel me? And you know that's where you know I get that self-love shit from. You know what I'm saying? That self-care, self-worth. You feel me? And you know that just pouring all the love you pour into other people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? You pour that back into yourself. You feel me? And that's all I'm doing. That's all that's what I got to learn. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't gotta entertain everybody and everything. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's when you know you spread yourself thin. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to satisfy everybody. You know what I mean? And you know it's energy. You feel what I'm saying? That's another thing I got to learn too. Like it's energy. This world is run, you know what I'm saying, on energy. You feel me? Like what you speak out is what you should get back. You know what I'm saying? The energy you put out is the energy you're gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I always look to, you know, speak positivity, speak life, you know what I'm saying? Speak love, you know? Love over hate, you know what I'm saying? And that's where we at. You know what I mean? You know. Love outweighs everything. You feel me? God is love. You feel what I'm saying? So
LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Create your world within this world. You dig me? Check me out though.
check them out.
Check me. Fuck all that playing, I'm coming through to set the record straight. Playing with a nigga, like we starring on a lemonade. I ain't with the vegan, acting fraud, all that perpetrating. I'm minding my business, I'm on my mission, cool and jiggling. Some I will need it, and there's many that love it. At the end of the day, I'ma still get money, still handle the business, still believe in myself. And may God be my witness, so you know it's big business. I put my life on the line, for protecting was mine. I had to break off the bar, cause I was destined to shine. I elevated my grind, while expanding my mind. I resurrected myself, so it's Christ on my mind. And my third eye wide open, so my scope on focus. That ain't no peep out your game, that you're constantly throwing. And I'm exposing the fraud, and the snakes in the yard. I had to chop off his head, now he scream good God. And it ain't no facade, shit I know who you are. Rip that mask off your face, don't give no fucks about your case. And that green you had for me, now now you should go late. You gotta watch what you say. That's why I talk with grace. And I move in faith. And it's love over hate. And it's real over fake. Thanking God every day for moving me out the way. So I prosper and shine. I ain't wasting no time. I'm head first like the dive. So now we up and we on it. Fry your ass like baloney. For playing around with cheese. They smoking like Tony. Give all the problems to God. And he can't do for me. I had to balance myself. So I'm attracting what's for me. That's why I'm checking your vibe. Just like the temperature, homie. So that's why I'm doing what's best for my family, little homie. So I'm thankful, little homie, for the blessings, little homie. So remember, just take the time. Ain't no pressure, little homie. Yeah. But you know, stand for something or fall for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Stand for something or fall for everything. But you know, that's what it's about, though, you know. Either you're going to be a leader or you're going to be a faller, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with being a faller, but it all, you know, comes down to who you fall in and what you fall in and all kind of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shit, what's the purpose behind whatever or whoever you fall in, you know what I mean? Does it have, you know, a beneficial purpose? You know what I'm saying? You know, uplifting you and, you know, helping you, you know what I mean, elevate to the next level? Or is it, you know, going, you know, fucking help you, you know what I'm saying, with your downfall, you feel me? Shit. But like I said, you know, I always look for the good in shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I look for the good in things, you know? It's like
LoveRuledSupreme at all times.
It's gotta be,
I'm gonna guard your mind.
willing and
Guard
wanting
your
to,
heart.
you know, see the light. Some people don't want to see that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
The G-Way. God's way or no way. Right? Thanking God for waking me out this cold dream. Now seeing life for what it is, far from what it seems. Drop me off in the jungle, ain't thinking I'm a feast. Survival mode, I'm beast mode, the things you can't believe. I work my magic with my mind, I'm a different breed. I see the light at the end, at first I couldn't see. Now I got the eyes of a tiger, so I move proper. I let my wisdom through the bloodline, do the talking. And then them ancestors, they do they thing and get to walking. All on that ass, on their ass, cause it's rules falling. And everything started about, and then it trickle down. Watch what you speak out that mouth, cause it gon' come around. And fella talking about the next man, you is the clown. So make your next move, your best move, you play around. You thought I came all this way, to just go lay it down. You got me fucked up and bucked up, so move around. Now.
It's Watson on the track.
Pick me up when it's all over. Wake me up again. You know, we always thankful. You know, we always grateful. You know what I'm
Thanking
saying?
God for waking me up this cool dream. Now seeing life for what it is, far from what it seemed. Drop me off in the jungle and thinking I'm a beast.
It's Watson on the track.
Supreme at all times. I'm gonna guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family.
Never give up.
G-Way.
It's easy to give up. You feel me?
Right. Thanking God for waking me up this cool dream. Now seeing life for what it is, far from what it seems. Drop me off in the jungle, ain't thinking I'm a feast. Survival mode, I'm beast mode, the things you can't believe. I work my magic with my mind, I'm a different breed. I see the light at the end, at first I couldn't see. Now I got the eyes of a tiger, so I move proper. I let my wisdom through the bloodline, do the talking. And then them ancestors, they do they thing and get to walking. All on that ass, on their ass, cause it's rules falling. And everything started about, and then it trickled down. Want you to speak out that mouth, cause it gon' come around. And fella talking about the next man, you is the clown. So make your next move, your best move, you play around. You thought I came all this way, to just go lay it down. You got me fucked up and bucked up, so move around now.
that ass around.
LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Wanna guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. The G-Wing, the G-Code, God's way or no way. Wake up, give my praises, start my day, and then I'm out the door. Thank the universe for all the favor and the God glow. Got the winning ticket, numbers came in 777. Though I hit the lick, I'm too legit. I'm MC Hammer, stole the show. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, I'm moonwalking on these hoes. So got friends, they turn the foes and left me in the freezing cold. Family too, they run the game, thinking they gon' run the train. Fuck me off my mind, and they thought I was gon' go insane. They thinking that I'm God's man, executing God's plan, slaying demons. Thought they had the power, shit of God's hand. Take your time, my little man. Ain't no rush to be a man. Enjoy your life and do what's right. Looking like the future bright. So say your prayers every night. I tuck you in, turn off the lights, and sleep tight and good night. And let love rule your life. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. You know.
Let love rule your life.
LoveRuledSupreme at all times. I'm gonna guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. I'm gonna guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. The G-Wing, the G-Code.
God's way or no way. Fire.
I wanna take this time to write this letter to heaven. Gotta thank you for the day and this life that I'm blessed. Yeah, we made it through the storms and the shit they went. Put my faith in God, heaven sending all of the blessings. I'm fully shielded and protected from the brothers and pigs. Trying to sneak me for my life, but they wasn't successful. They thought my habits got the best of me, I stayed in control. I love that feeling that I got when it was time to roll. Throw my back and hit the grind, now I'm off in the mode. Collect the check, then I invest. Sit and watch that shit grow. Just like my babies from my babies. Yeah, I love y'all so much. Y'all tell my life to do what's right. So I thank y'all so much. And through the trials and tribulations, had to carry the load. Refuse the gun, refuse the break. Said I'm trained to go. Now I'm up, no longer stuck. Got my eyes on the road. I got the vision looking forward. Had to let the past go. Just to elevate my mind and stand my worldly growth. Now we ain't going nowhere. Pull a chair for the show. You know.
Pull a chair for the show. That's the Genesis, though. You know, and you know, you just telling our story, you know, my story, you know what I'm saying? My life, you feel me? And you know, I wanna, you know, take the time to thank, you know, whoever, you know what I'm saying, for being with me, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, embracing, you know what I'm saying, this journey with me. You know what I mean? Giving you, you know, real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like shit. Things that's going on in real time. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, just be, you know, mindful of who you know, you keep company. You feel what I'm saying? And that's, you know, where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? It's about energy. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you know, we speak life over here. You know what I mean? We loving life. We loving life. We enjoying life. You know? So once you done, you know, once you done come from off the other side, you feel what I'm saying? And step into the light, you know, you start to operate, you know, in a different way. You feel me? In God's way. You know, and that's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's the Genesis. You know, the beginning. God's soldier, God's army. Can't be defeated. You know what I'm saying? God
Say
can't
if you
be
fall
defeated.
down, you get up, baby. They tried to lock me away, but it ain't enough, baby. It's gonna take you an army. It's gonna take you an army. It's gonna take you an army. Say if you fall down, you get up, baby. They tried to lock me away, but it ain't enough, baby. It's gonna take you an army. It's gonna take you an army. It's gonna take you an army.
It'll take an army. And even with an army, you still ain't fucking with it. You know, but like I say, you know, the Genesis, love rule supreme at all times. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. And you know the upgrade. You feel what I'm saying?